Hey guys, this is Steve at Hankster's Hot Rods. And before we get to the newest edition here at the Homer City, Pennsylvania location, we're going to go over some things that may be new information to those of you that just found out about Hanksters, or reminders to our previous customers who always view our videos. We want to let everybody know that on our website at www.hanksters.com, all the vehicles, or mostly all the vehicles on there, we do have powertrain warranty and shipping included in the price listed. Shipping is within the 48 states. Powertrain warranty is the engine, transmission, differential, internally lubricated parts, 3 months or 3,000 miles. And of course, if it's a four-wheel drive vehicle you get from us, it would include the transfer case, front differential, and so on as well. We also have financing available. If you're on our website and you click on the financing tab next to the vehicle that you are interested in, fill out the application that pops up, hit enter or submit down at the bottom left. We receive it, we send it out, and we go from there. Also, if there's a vehicle on there that you're interested in on our website at www.hanksters.com, maybe it doesn't have certain features you would like it to have, maybe you want to make some modifications and make it perfect for you, just give us a call. I'll get you a quote of what it would be to change that feature or make that modification on that vehicle. Maybe you want air conditioning on a vehicle that doesn't have it, fuel injection on a vehicle that doesn't have it. Maybe you want disc brakes, maybe you want a different hood, striping, wheels and tires, exhaust systems, headers, different gauges, so on and so on. Just give us a call. I'll get you a quote what it would be to make that change on that vehicle to make it perfect for you. And also, if you'd like to subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can see videos of our current inventory, including this one, and videos of our past inventory to see what we bring in here at Hanksters. Well, we're going to get right to it now. We have a very, very nice vehicle for you today. What we have is a 1971 Ford F-100. First thing you notice about it is the paint. It is a beautiful black, very glossy. The paint is really nice the whole way around. It really is a nice shine, especially for black. It really looks good. Then you'll see the trim here. It does have the F-100 trims with the reflector on the front here. And then, of course, the chrome side body molding going the whole way down the length of the body. And then you're going to notice the wheels and tires. We do have the American Racing torque thrust wheels. Got the gray centers with the polished lip. And then, of course, you got the BFGoodrich Radial TA tires, raised white letter, and that is the whole way around. Now we're going to address our first gap on the driver's side between the door and the front fender and the upper cowl area. Very even going down. Your body lines here, your moldings, and your body lines there line up very nicely. Our driver's side of our windshield, no cracks. Now coming along to the driver's side glass, your wing and your side glass, no cracks there. Now we're going to address our second gap before we open the door here. Now this is between the driver's side door and the cab. Very even going down. And again back here, your body lines line up very nicely, and so does your moldings. Of course, they even got the fuel cap here blacked out, matches the theme of the whole truck. What we're going to do now is I'm going to open up the driver's side door. We'll go over the interior from this point of view. We do have a vinyl, or a cloth and vinyl bench seat. You can see that the seat, the dash, the carpeting, the door panels are in fantastic shape. Automatic on the column. You got a Highliner headliner there with the speakers included. On the ceiling, you got the factory instrumentation and some aftermarket gauges down there below the dash, and you got an aftermarket stereo as well. Very nice interior. Moving along. Coming around towards the back of the truck, again, the paint really glossy the whole way around. Now we're going to address the tailgate here. You got the Ford letters in red outlined into black. Your chrome here on the bumper is in great shape. Really nice chrome bumper. Of course, you got the dual exhaust peeking out down there as well. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up the tailgate. We'll go over everything in here. Now inside the bed, you will see it is lined. It does have the spray-in lining throughout the whole bed. You got your cargo hooks here to hook on if you do want to haul something. I doubt much was ever hauled in this truck. It's very nice. Of course, we got the floor mats, the F-100 floor mats that do go with the vehicle. And a nice little touch over here, you have your hookup. As soon as I get it here, you just flip it up here. This is for your plug-in. Right in there. And of course, the lining inside the bed is in very nice shape. Coming around to the passenger side. Again, the paint on the truck Really nice. I've said it a couple times already, but the gloss on this black, it just really pops. We got our chrome side body molding on this side as well. Now we're going to come up, well, one thing I should address before we move on, our back window glass, no chips and cracks. I do want to say also that our seals around all the windows are in great shape on the truck. You'll see that in the pictures, but they really are. Now our first gap passenger side between the cab and the passenger side door, I'm sorry. Very even going down. You can see your body lines here, here, your curve, here and here line up very nicely, and so does your molding. Our passenger side glass, no chips and cracks. Of course, we do have the dual mirrors. What I'm going to do now is open up the passenger side door, go over the interior from this point of view. Again, you can see the passenger side of the dash is just in fantastic shape. The dash pad, the carpeting, this side of the seat, you can see how nice the inside of this truck is. Moving along. Now, second gap passenger side between the door, the cab, and the fender area. Coming on down, very even. You can see your body lines, curves line up very nicely, and so does your molding. Passenger side of the windshield, no cracks. And our hood gap from the cowl to the hood, pretty even going across. Coming around to the front. Front bumper chrome, just as nice as the back. The bumpers are beautiful on this truck, very nice. You can see the grille area all blacked out, just like the truck. Of course, you got your chrome accent trim here right in the middle of the grille, all in great shape. I don't see any cracks, any missing pieces in the grille area either. It's very nice on the front. And then, of course, you got your Ford lettering here that really pops on the black. What I'm going to do now, pop the hood. We'll go over everything in the engine bay. Underneath the hood, this is a satin black. Your inner fenders, aprons, rad support, and so on are all in a gloss black. It looks really nice under the hood. What we have here engine-wise is a Ford 302 small block V8. We got a Holley 4-barrel carburetor. We got an Edelbrock aluminum intake. We got an MSD distributor with MSD 8.5 millimeter wires. We got an MSD Blaster 2 coil. A lot of nice additions on this engine. We got power steering, we got power brakes, we got air conditioning. Nice little touch they did. They got the overflow for the coolant, your little Jack Daniels fifth bottle there, and your overflow on this side for your washer, also a Jack Daniels bottle. Pretty cool. I like when people do that on these. You got aluminum radiator, nice running truck, really runs great. You got the exhaust headers, all helps out with the power-wise, and this thing just scoots along. Plus, it's a beautiful truck. What we're going to do now, we're going to put this in the air. We're going to show you how nice it is underneath. Hey guys, we got our 71 F-100 up in the air. We're going to do our undercarriage review as we always do. Starting at the front, all your suspension, your beams and so on look to be of stock style. You got coil springs in the front, stock style shocks. We have disc brakes in the front, drum brakes in the back. Our front cross member here looks really nice, looks nice and solid. The whole underside of this truck is just beautiful, and we're going to see that as we go back further. We got disc brakes on the front, drum brakes on the back. Our oil pan on our 302 is a aluminum finned unit there, and that's nice for, of course, for the heat dissipation. That's a very nice pan, but our seal on the oil pan, our rear main seal, our transmission pan on our C6 automatic transmission, which this is also a finned chrome unit, and our output seal on the transmission, nice and dry. I don't see any leaks on any of those. That all looks great. We do have dual exhaust on the vehicle. Of course, we got the headers coming down here, and then we got dual piping that goes back into dual thrush mufflers, and we're going to see those in a moment. Our transmission cross member, nice and solid. That looks fantastic. Coated in a black paint. Everything under here is just beautiful. The frame is very nice. Speaking of the frame, our front sections of frame looks great. And looks great. Now, our floor up into this point here and over here just looks really nice. Of course, you got all your embossments here, all your lines, all your seams are plain to see, very nice looking. And that is on both sides, just looks great. Coming on back, you got your cross beams here. That looks great. All your seams are present, nice and clear. Floor is very nice in this truck. Coming back to this point, the floor looks great. Now, got a balanced drive shaft. Here's our dual thrush mufflers, and of course your tailpipes go straight back. Our cross beams for the body up here, looks great. Looks great. Underside of the bed looks really nice. I don't see any cut sections. That always all looks good as far as I can see back there. Center sections of frame also look great, and so does our floor in this area and our floor in this area here. Coming on back, stock style shocks, and we have leaf spring suspension on the back of this truck as well, and drum brakes, as I had said earlier. Our input seal at our differential and our gear set seal, nice and dry, no leaks at either of those. Our front spring hangers or mounts, both look great. Our floor and bed up behind the wheels here, again looks great. This all looks very nice up above here. As I had said earlier, the frame and the bed just look really nice. Coming towards the back of the truck, up above the differential, bed looks great there. On back to the rear of the truck. All of our center frame sections all look great, nice and solid. All those crossbars under the bed look really nice. Our rear sections of frame look great and look great. Now, our rear spring hangers or mounts looks great and looks great. Now here's our dual exhaust. Our tailpipes come up here straight out the back to these chrome tips. Like I said, the drum brakes in the back. All in all, it looks really nice under here. Underneath of this truck is beautiful, just like the top. What we're going to do is we're going to drop this down and fire it up to hear the engine run.